inside the arc. Kelly Martin down inside. Reuter, a little fadeaway, rolls through. Nice seal off. 8 seconds to shoot. Deandra Woom wheels and can't get it. Rebound to Martin. Wide open is Kelsey Shaw. Knocks down a 3-ball. Martin, nice drop down inside, and there's 2. Samantha Haislip, great pass from Kelly Martin. Get her own rebound, though, and bring it right back outside. Here's Thacker, and the shot blocked by Kelly Martin. Inside, Walsh got 2.
Oh, what a play. That's old-fashioned.
Kelsey Shaw driving, had nothing, gives it up. Warnham straight away. Kayla Warnham with her first bucket. A nice job by Warnham to keep that alive.
That's the old tip drill we use in practice.
Kelly Martin, 3-ball.
Kelsey.
Carter. Now Reuter back for Carter, driving and scored the basket and the foul. Grace Carter left-handed for 2. Yeah. Been a number of times in the games we've seen where just passes aren't getting where they're supposed to get or not quickly enough. Grip throws in a jumper. Her first points of the afternoon. Thacker driving the baseline. Won't get it. Another good rebound in traffic for Samantha Haislip. Carter steps back. Hit the 3-ball. Inside Reuter. Oh, great catch by Reuter and puts on the brakes and scores. Points per game. That's her first points of the afternoon. Grip. Back upside for Shaw. Now Courtney Walsh for Grip. Courtney's open. 3-ball on the way. Courtney Walsh's first 3-ball of the afternoon. Samantha Haislip, who now has a double-double with 10 points and 10 rebounds. Backdoor cut, Kelly Martin got 2 in the foul. And again, the tandem of Samantha Haislip and Kelly Martin. Kelly Martin around the Grip screen. Straight away, that's Samantha Haislip's spot right there. Gets set to face the Ravens. Oh, nice steal by Jennifer Warden. Oh, what a move by Warden for 2.
Oh, the head fake.
Wow. I guess we've seen it at some point, Buck. Over the years, you and I have done games, but I don't remember a team going a whole quarter without a field goal. Out of the corner, the 3-ball thrown in by Stacy Madelmeyer, and that brings the bench up. And that'll do it. Final score, Stonehill 71. Franklin Pierce, 36. Samantha Haislip, another impressive performance. There was a stretch there in the third quarter where I thought you were the only one on the floor because every time the ball came off the rim, you had it.
Well, thank you.
Very impressive, 12 points. I don't know how many rebounds you had, but I know it was more than 10, so another double-double. You've had a lot of those.
Yeah, thank you.
What's the difference? What's the difference from junior year to senior year?
I think it's just a hungriness. You know, once you come into senior year and you realize that this is the last year, there's just like almost more motivation. This is the last year. I want to go out with a bang, more intensity, you know, just finish strong.
What's the difference in playing a game like the other night at Merrimack where you had to fight and claw your way to a 2-point win, in a game like this where you're pretty much in control from start to finish?
Right. I think after that game, we just knew that we could play better. We didn't come out strong. We had a lot of turnovers. We let the pressure get to us. And I think that moving forward, we knew that we can play so much better than that, and we just wanted to keep that in mind, go hard in practice, and then be ready to come back and start right from the very second strong for this game.
This is your last game of 2016 here. That's hard to believe. Where has that time gone?
I know. Crazy. I can't believe it.
5 in a row on the road.
Yep.
What difference is it to play on the road to play here?
You know, there is a big difference as far as preparation and having those long bus rides, coming off and being ready to go, but we talk about it a lot and how when we do come off the bus, we need to the second we walk into a new building, treat it as if it is Mercer and just do everything the same and not focus on the fact that it's an away game.
You've been a great leader. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Samantha.
it. Thanks.
I think that we made some good adjustments from our last game to here on Wednesday night at Merrimack. In terms of just having a more attack mentality, they had a similar soft press that was meant to slow us down, and I think at first we looked a little bit tentative again, but I think once we got into our rhythm, the kids were attacking, getting the ball through the middle a little bit more, and then I thought as the game progressed, we definitely understood getting into our offensive sets a little bit quicker, and we had really good ball movement once we got a little bit more settled. So that was really nice to see from the other night. Yeah, that was great. That says a lot about our kids coming off the bench. They stayed ready, and that's what we talked about. Keep our defensive focus, and we've talked a lot about that since the other night in terms of team defense and controlling the controllables, and we did a really good job. I think obviously from start to finish, and that's a great sign for our bench to be that engaged and ready to continue defensively. She's been so consistent there, and obviously rebounding such a huge part of our success, and her ability to get those quick putbacks. She's not getting open looks. She's not going to get a lot of open looks, and we've talked about that in terms of how she's going to get her looks. But if she's working hard on the offensive end to get some putbacks, that's a great thing. And I think Gabby Reuter was the other post player who had a huge night for us. Gab had a double-double as well, and just both of them working really hard on the boards, making a huge difference for us. They know what to do. They know, they're thinking the game well. They're communicating, our fixes and our changes, and Kelly's doing such a good job in terms of understanding when to push and get to the rim, and she's creating well for others, and then obviously when to get us set and going side to side. I think, it's her year out, but she's always been, very coach-like in her approach to the game. But, I think last year having to sit and watch, she is the coach on the floor. So I'm really pleased at our start, and as a team we talked about that, this morning and yesterday in practice in terms of just keeping it, our focus small and, like mini seasons. So, November we worked really hard, tough start, but just a great finish to November in terms of, learning things from different ways that we won, having to grind it out at times, and our defense getting better, and this week being a week of 3 NE10 games, we've approached this week as just another mini season. And I think this year with a veteran team, we've talked about consistency. So, it won't matter if we're on the road or at home. We've talked a lot about we prepare the same when we're ready to go. But you have to have that consistency to win in this league, because this league well. Every night it's a battle every night. So you can't, it can't affect you home or away. You have to prepare the same way. You've got to step on an opponent's floor and just, try to make it your own. And I think with the veteran group that we have, I've liked what I've seen from that, early in the season. This certainly will be more challenging, but I think we'll be okay. 2 really tough games. Assumption, record-wise, they don't have as many wins as they normally do, but they are a balanced, very talented team, and they've got some really good young players right now. I think both teams actually could be described as young, but their youth is good and getting better every game. So, these 2 games coming up will be battles for sure.